SAT example number 86 could be a little tricky. Anytime they give you a bunch of letters, the more letters there are, the trickier these problems tend to be. But let's take a look and see what it tells us about these letters. We've got 4 variables, A, B, C, and D. They're all different, it says, and it gives us a couple facts about those values. Well, the second one is the more important one. It says A times B times C equals 0. And in order for that to be true, one of those 3 letters, one of those 3 variables would have to be equal to 0. The only way you're going to get a product of 0 is if one of the numbers is 0 itself. All right, keep that in mind. So either A or B or C is 0. So let's go back to the first case. Could A be 0? Well, if A were 0, then B would equal D. But that cannot be true because it says in the given information A, B, C, and D are numbers of different values. So B could not equal D because they would have to be different. So A can't be 0. How about B? Well, if B were 0, then A plus 0 equals D, or in other words, A would equal D. Well, it's the same thing. A can't equal D because it says A, B, C, D are all different. So that's not possible. So neither A nor B can be 0. Well, going back to that second condition, since A and B cannot be 0, and one of those 3 numbers must be 0, then C is the one that must be equal to 0. That's the only way you're going to get a product of 0. So the answer is C. C is the one that must equal 0. Done.